Hey, what's going on, fam? Takoya Carlton here, and of course, another night, another live. And so, hopefully tonight we have a great message for you. The power of a team. I mean, how important is that to your goals and manifesting? Why was that so hard to say? Manifesting your dreams or your goals. What the power of a team can do for you. So we want to speak on that tonight because we have a lot of solopreneurs out there, a lot of folks who don't feel like they need help or support, and they're trying to do it all alone, right? And let me just kind of give you a story. I actually have a mentor. His name is Jorg Battle. I've been knowing him since 1992. And of course, he was one of the first people that gave me an opportunity after I got out the military to start a business within the home-based business arena. And he went on to tell me this story because sometimes we feel like it won't get done unless we do it all, right? And how of us out there agree that's how we feel, right? That if I don't do it, it won't get done or it won't get done right? So we do that and we handicap our growth and the success that we have because everything that we do is dependent on us. And so that's where we drop the ball or get disconnected as far as hitting goals or high achieving goals because we think we're the know it all. We think, again, I'm the only one that can do this. No one has my vision, this type of thing, right? But again, at the end of the day, we start to see that goal that we once had for ourselves, the things that we set for ourselves never come to fruition because again, it will, and I'm not saying it won't just on yourself, but it may take a lot longer time for your goals to come to fruition because you're manifesting something on your own when your dream actually has other people involved. Let me say that, guys, real quick, because some of us have dreams and ambitions and things that we want to create, and we're passionate about what we want to do. We're passionate about that thing that we get excited about when we wake up first thing in the morning. We're passionate about that thing throughout the day. It's on our mind. We can't stop thinking about it. We go to sleep praying about it. We go to sleep dreaming about it. So again, we're passionate about the thing that we want to do, but we don't understand that we're lacking the growth that's necessary or the speed that's necessary to sustain growth. Why? Because we're trying to go alone by ourselves. And let me tell you a story real quick that one of my mentors, Mr. Jorg Battle, told me a long time ago. Anybody remember the show, The Lone Ranger, right? This is old stuff. We actually came out with a remake here recently, but there was a show called The Lone Ranger back in the day when I was a kid that I used to watch. And of course, he went on to say that if it wasn't for Tonto, the Lone Ranger would have died a long time ago, right? The show is called Lone Ranger, right? And again, put yourself in that situation because most of us are Lone Rangers in our own business, in our own life. And we keep feeling like, again, every time we go on the hill, so like someone pulls us right back down, right? Or every time we have a bit of success, it seems like we go right backwards, right? And again, because we're doing everything, everything's dependent on us. And again, just to go back to the story, the Lone Ranger, again, had it not been for Tonto, would have had all kind of arrows in his back, right? Because at every show, if you paid attention to the show or watched the show, the Lone Ranger was always in trouble. If you notice, Tonto was never around, right? Because Tonto was smart enough not to get caught, right? Or the main character was the Lone Ranger. So he would be always tied up somewhere, a gun pointed at him. And guess who always saved the day? It was actually Tonto, the Indian, his Indian counterpart, right? Who always saved the day because Lone Ranger was always in some mess, right? He was a hero, right, in his own right. But again, he always found trouble. But again, it was always Tonto who bailed him out. So again, the power of a team, guys, that's the reason why you don't want to be the Lone Ranger. Because again, if you're the Lone Ranger, all the arrows are hitting you, right? All the things and all the barriers and all the things that hit you upside the head are hitting you first, right? Because you're a Lone Ranger. Because again, you have to be the deal. You have to be a know-it-all, right? You have to, again, it won't work unless you do it. So again, I'm here to tell you, stop being the Lone Ranger, right? You need to be like, UPS, right? They said, what can Brown do for you? Can you imagine if UPS was maybe a two-person outfit? Like, how long would it take your package to get to you? It takes a team, again, a whole swarm, right, to actually build a world-class company. So again, I want you to keep that in mind as you start to think about all these different opportunities, all these dreams that you have, and realize it's not just on you. You have to find people who have listen, here's what I learned, right? Whenever you're working with people, they don't have to have 100% buy-in as much as you, but at least half as much buy-in. So at least they have to have 50% buy-in of what it is that you're trying to achieve, because no one's really going to have your dream but you, right? No one's going to be as passionate as you are when it's your thing, right? So again, you have to understand that, again, as you start to build your world-class team. And guys, listen, in order to devise a team, guys, a championship team, there's got to be more stars on the team, but everybody has a role within that. So again, as you start to build your company, or you start to build your traditional company, your network marketing company, your direct sales company, your team, right? Your family, right? We can even go to a family level. When you start to build that family unit, again, that's a team, guys. Listen to me when I say that. Your family is a team. So that means husband, wife, and kids, right? We're all one unit. We're all working together to bring something, for the benefit of the whole house, right? That's a team. So everything we do in life, we can't do it alone, right? Right. I mean, it's lonely at the top, right? That's the reason why, they always try to bring people with us, right? And once you get there, you want to help other people, right? It's the power of the team, guys. Again, that's in business and that's personal, right? Even if you're not in a relationship, the power of a team, having great friends surrounding you, people who talk you up, people who, again, have none of your weaknesses, right? So again, here's how you divide the team. You want to find people who have all your weaknesses that you have. You want to find people who those are their strengths. Let me say it again. The weaknesses that you have, you want to find people who those are their strengths. That's how you build a world-class team, is you find people who excel in areas that you lack in, right? So if you're bad at planning, maybe the person that who's great at planning, they're always on time, they're scheduling everything, they're able to juggle a lot of different things. Maybe that's the person that you associate with the team, that you bring into the team, right? I even break it this way. So I remember when I was first getting started in home-based business years ago, back in, let's say, 2000. And there were people who were out there who did not have a car. And so we would always tell those people, hey, listen, if you don't have a car to get to meetings or go to meetings, recruit people who have a car. See, that's teamwork at its best, right? So again, whenever you're devising a team, whenever you're building a team, a structure, right? You want to find people who have your strengths, not your weaknesses, right? And it all works together. It all comes together to make a better part or a better machine, right? So again, if you don't have a car, hey, recruit people who have a car. Guess what? They'll go to meetings with you and you'll be doing the meetings for them. Y'all getting this? So again, hey, I ride the bus, whatever. Hey, well, listen, why don't you find people who you can build with, who have cars, who have transportation, right? Well, you know what? I'm not old enough. I'm 18, I'm 19, I'm 20 years old. All my friends are young and they don't think like me. They're not forward thinking people. They don't want to, do businesses. And so again, here's the thing. If you're having a hard time finding people who see it like you see it, you want to find people who do, right? And so again, if you're a young person and maybe you're not able to reach older people to get into your business, all you need is one. And see, once you find one older person who's a little bit more mature than you are, right? And people respect them because of their age. So again, guys, you can recruit that person. Guess what? They add more power and strength to you, because now you can actually utilize them to actually attract that other person who is a little bit older than you and more mature that you want to have on your team, right? And then, of course, guys, that's the key. So again, you want to build a team, a world-class team. You want to find people who see it like you see it. And if they don't see it 100%, they've got to at least see it 50%, right? Because you'll carry the rest. The other thing is, guys, you want to find people who have your strengths, not your weaknesses. Right? We don't want to be dragged down by other people who are having the same problems that we have, right? That becomes one of those things like at the office where everybody kind of gets together by the water fountain, right? Or the coffee jug, or they're talking about all the negativity and what's going wrong, but no one's trying to fix anything. Does that make sense? And so again, it's so powerful to build a team. Here's what happens. When you start to build a team, you don't actually start, building a team by addition. You start to build a team by multiplication. It starts to times itself. Let me say that again for the people in the back. So some people think building a team is addition, right? You one here, one there. No, one turns to two and two turns to what? 4. Wait, there it is. 4. You follow me? So the whole thing is, guys, understand that. Again, when you start to build a business, you found like-minded people, you start to multiply, not addition. That's not how it works. If you find 2 to buy in, guess what? Those 2 go what? Get there 2, now you got 4. So again, the way I was always taught is you want to build at least 5 people who see it like you see. That's your 5 people in your circle, right? So again, you say, hey, I go get 5 people. 5 people know 5 people. That's 25. 25 know 5 people. That's 125. 125 people know 5 people. That's 625. You get the point. It multiplies. And that's faster than if you did it yourself. So again, if you're trying to build anything, it takes people, guys. Understand that. For those people who say, I'm not good with people, I'm not a people person. Well, find people who are good with people. Find people who are people person. See, guys, again, find the people who have your strengths, not your weaknesses. Right? Well, I'm not good at being in front of the room. Well, find people who love being in front of the room. Well, I'm not good at speaking. But find people who like to speak. Y'all getting this? So the whole point is when you build a team, you're looking for people with your strengths, not your weaknesses. That's the key to growing a huge team. It's so powerful when you find people who have your strengths, not your weaknesses. When you find people who get it like you get it, right? When you find people who are as excited as you are about the deal, about the adventure, about the mission, right? They're mission driven, just like you are. Right. So that's the thing I wanted to kind of go over tonight, the power of building a team. Why is it so important to build a team in business? Why is it so important to build a team in family and personal life? Again, guys, for those who are married, maybe you're not a business person. I know I talk a lot about business, but if you want to build a huge cohesive family unit, guys, that's a team. Whether you like it or not, you're building a team, right? And again, there's people who hold certain parts in that team, right? The father may be the stern person, right? And the mother may be the nurturer, or maybe that role's reversed in this relationship. Maybe the husband is the nurturer and the wife is the stern one, right? She handles the discipline, right? Disciplinary stuff, right? The kids are scared of mama coming to the house, right? I know in my house we were scared when dad came through the door, right? And so the whole thing is everybody has their parts, right? And I know people want to have role-less relationships. Guys, understand there's always a role. Everybody always plays a certain part, no matter how you put it, guys. It's just the way it is, right? And so again, that's when you and that person or persons can be the strongest. It's when everybody has some strength that they can add to the role to make it more efficient, to make it better, right? To get you through those, stormy days, right? And so again, guys, I am so excited to really, talk to y'all about this. I hope that this is helping someone to really get excited about, again, building a team. Because again, in 2023, guys, it's all about building your team. And of course, when you start building that team, you want to start building a culture. A coach is when we all care about each other, right? A coach is when we have each other's back. A coach is when we all communicating, right? A coach is when there's no backstabbing. Everybody has the same focus of being, at XYZ point by XYZ time, right? Everybody's a part of the mission. Everybody's a part of the goal. That's what's important right there. So again, keep that in focus as you start to put your goals together for 2023, right? Again, you heard me talk about that yesterday. I talked about setting goals in your personal life, health life, your financial life, right? Your business life, career life, and then also your spiritual life. Those are things that you want to have in place to have a world-class goal-setting session for yourself. But also now it's about attracting the right people to fit into the right spaces to help that goal come to fruition. So, hey, with that, guys, listen, I do this every single night, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central, right? So again, guys, here's the thing. I need you to go ahead and like, comment, share. If you got great value, send it to other people. But more importantly, guys, I'm always having my door open. Here's what I want to, again, give you today. As a way that we close this out, guys, so we can close this year out strong and actually go into the future. So if you're looking to build a business, if you're looking to work on your personal development, if you're looking to do anything that helps evolve you or your team, I want you to reach out to me. Here's how you do it. You can schedule an evaluation. I'm going to give you 30 minutes of free evaluation. All you simply have to do is go to www.workwithcarlton.com. So again, www.workwithcarlton.com. And I need you just to, again, schedule a 30-minute evaluation with me, and we'll see how we can help you out. Me and my team will go to work for you. So with that, guys, it's been a plum, pleasing pleasure. I look forward to seeing you guys at the top, from the top, over the top. Take care, take charge, and we'll talk to you soon.